Hi friends, in this section we're going to discuss about job seeker visa. So it is a 6 months visa for any job seeker who can come to Germany and stay in Germany for 6 months and look for a job in Germany and also the neighboring countries. So the advantage is that you are allowed to stay here in Germany for 6 months and start looking for jobs. And the visa is given for those qualified people who have good qualification and experience in the background. That means your degree and your experience is considered by the embassy. You have a qualified degree by the recognized university. I mean, any country that is recognized by Germany, and then you have a professional experience of at least 5 years. That's the norm that I know from the documentation, but it could be changing in recent times because there are changes being applied to this visa as well. So look at the German diploma website for more details on this, but I'm going to give you a kind of overview about this job seeker visa. So you can stay here in Germany for 6 months and look for jobs straight away. So the premise is that you're going to stay here to search for a job and then start working for that company by changing your visa to a work permit. So the visa process itself will take 4 to 6 months and sometimes even more due to the high demand. Plan accordingly the application process, and the application fees are not so high. I think it is around 75 to 100 euros. That means it is going to cost you somewhere less than 9,000 Indian rupees for you. But remember that the job seeker visa is going to give you a lot of advantage when it comes to the people who are applying from offshore. That means anywhere in India or somewhere in Sri Lanka or some other Asian country or any other country, that's it. So the reason why it gives you an advantage is that you're going to have a local address here and you're going to have a local contact number and you're going to stay here in Germany. That means whenever an employer calls you, you can boldly say, yes, I can take the interview in the next week or at least in the same week or something like that. So that gives you a very good early access to the employment opportunities than those people who are staying outside, because German employers know that the visa process is going to delay the progress of the acquiring the candidate or moving the candidate from the other country to the Germany, because the visa process is what actually delays a lot. And in this case, when you have a job seeker visa, the advantage is that if you got an employment contract or an offer, then immediately go to the local foreign office and you can convert that job seeker visa to a work permit. So that is easy here. So that means that you don't have to go back and convert your visa again from your country and then come back here. It is not needed. You can directly go to the local foreign office and say that I got a contract, and you can just start changing your work job seeker visa to a work permit level and start working for the company as soon as possible. So this is the biggest advantage you're going to have. But remember, there are quite a few challenges faced by the candidates. Everything is not rosy here. So I'm going to address each one of those challenges in the later parts, but don't miss those parts because that is a big lesson that I have picked from a lot of candidates' hardships, and you should also keep in mind before planning to have a job seeker visa. That's one important thing. Then one more important aspect here is plan your financials clearly. Don't just jump around and say, okay, I have enough money and just going to come to Germany for 6 months and everything is going to work fine. Don't assume things. Have a good calculation, and I'm going to give you a detailed picture about when to consider to come to Germany for a job seeker visa and then apply for jobs here. So it is not something like you just have to think everything is rosy. I'm definitely going to get an offer and I will be able to settle in Germany. No, it is not the case. So I have seen certain areas or sectors of engineers who are coming here have real hard times by applying for job seeker visa and coming here for 6 months, having very less opportunities, and they have really hard time. In the next video, I'm going to tell you when you can apply for a job seeker visa and what is the entry point where you can consider that you can go ahead to apply for job seeker visa and move to Germany to secure a job. So see you in the next video.